tried me, I shall come forth as pure gold. Have you been tried in the fire? Have you been tried in the fire? Well, tell me, did you come through as pure gold? Have you been tried in the fire? Yes. Have you been tried in the fire? Have you been tried in the fire? Oh, tell me, did you come through? Have you been tried in the fire? Have you been tried in the fire? Good morning. Have you been tried in the fire? Oh, yeah. Tell me, did you come through? Listen. So many people claim to know this Christian way. But tell me, how can you know it when you never bow down to pray? And you've been tried in the fire. Only you know that. Have you been tried? Good morning. In the fire. Have you been tried in the fire? Oh, yeah. Tell me, oh, Lord. Let me say this. If you really been converted, you don't mind letting the whole world know. But you really don't have to tell it. If you live it, the world will know. If you've been tried in the fire, oh yeah. Wanna know, have you been tried in the fire? Good morning, y'all. Have you been tried in the fire? Just go into the book, Genesis, chapter 3. Chapter 3, verse 7, Genesis. Yeah, y'all got to excuse me for something. Chapter 3. I know I forgot religion. I belong to the noisy crew. You see, we shout when we get happy. Let's get to the creation. We Christians do. Oh, have you been tried? Definitely in the book this morning. Good morning, Brother Leroy. If you've been tried, you sing it. Have you been tried? Have you been tried in the fire? Wow. I'm going to use some of these records for the MOP album. I'm going to tell y'all right now, because some of these records are real dope. We're starting off nice and easy this morning because I want to talk about a couple things. Also get better to my Sister Fox page. So don't think that I'm in a depressed mood this morning. I'm actually in a great mood this morning. I'm powerful, I'm spiritual this morning, but I want to talk about that spirituality. I'm going to talk about relationships this morning, managing your relationships this morning. Today, I'm going to give some knowledge, some wisdom today. Before I get going, I have a big day ahead of me today. Shout out to Ice Cube. Shout out to the whole Big Three. I got a big day today. Shout out to Busta Rhymes. I'm going to be doing a video with Busta Rhymes today as well. And it's going to be a great day for everybody today. Good day for MOP today. So listen to some gospel music, and I'm going to get into my conversation this morning. And just pardon me as I go through the book. Let me say, thank you, Lord. I love that. If you got a mother living, stand on your feet right now. Help me say, thank you, Lord. Ain't that something? If you got a mother living, go and find her right now. Put your arms around. If you got a mother in the building, if you got a mother in the building, go and find her right now. Put your arms turn your books, turn your Bibles to Genesis chapter 3. I love you. My glasses. I love you, Mama. Mama, I love you. Mama, I love you. Give it a try. What the blood is warm in the vein. Because when they dead and buried, they can't smell the flowers that you got. I love you, Mama. I love you, Mama. Mama, I love you. Mama. I'm dedicating today's conversation to my young king, Anthony Greer, son of my sister, Fox Boogie Page. There may be somebody just like me that don't have a mother. It's a rite of passage going through this time in your life. And even though my sister's still here, I wonder how he's going through his processes now as he's seeing the only thing that he has known in his life as his mother. How is he dealing with it? How is he processing the inevitable, but the process, the pain that she's going through? So say a prayer for my sister Fox Page, all right? Say a prayer for her. We all been through that, you know. We've all lost a parent, mother, father. Some of us have lost both of them. I was with my brother Dennis as he went through, you know, and early in our relationship, he had lost his father and he went through that. And then about a year ago, he lost his mother. And it's always sudden. It was always sudden. I thank you, Lord. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Before I get my day started, you know, sometimes when I have I've been having such a great time. So many great days I've been having. You know, things I've been going through. God been so blessed. By the way, just thank you. I got my son back. Well, he wasn't gone. As you guys know, I had my wife and I has separated. And my son is now staying with me for the summer, and I've been building such a great relationship with him over the summer without her in it. And I'm not saying that she's a bad thing. I'm saying that there's nothing like a son's relationship with his father. I love the fact that he's getting to know who I am. And he's spending time with his dad without, he's never been able to do that for an extended period of time without his mother being involved. And not saying that his mother's not a good mother. We love mom. But I just love the fact that he can come and spend time with dad and get to know me. And I think that's important. I think that's important.
God has been good to me.
Go ahead, listen to that, y'all.
I just want somebody to wave a hand. That was down.
Yes, prayers for my sister Fox.
It looked like you didn't have no friends nowhere. Didn't God make a way for you? Didn't he make a way for you?
Come in and out if you want to. I'm going to be here for at least.
I'm concerned.
I'm not leaving here till 9 o'clock.
That don't know God.
So
tonight.
Be here if you want to. Come in and out.
About the one don't know. If you're in trouble, what will he do for you? If you're in trouble, what will he do for you? If you put God first, what will he do for you? Can I get a witness? I want y'all to listen to the word of the song.
Wow. What a great time this morning. Thank you very much. That was Troy Ramey, for those that want to go listen to some great gospel music. Troy Ramey is great. And then also the Florida Mass Choir is a great source for gospel music I want to listen to. Thank you very much for coming in this morning, everybody. This is your boy, Unc. As you know, I have not been rocking the morning emails every day, but I come in. This is my Sunday morning inspirational. I do this once a month on a Sunday. So, I want to come in and do that. That's when I get to talk about things from a spiritual space. Obviously, you see the good book in my hand. I am a prayerful man. I'm not affiliated with churches, whatever. I do like the good brother, my good friend, Dr. Leo Cologne's church, formerly a member of Mount Pisgah Baptist Church as a child. I grew up there. I was baptized at Mount Pisgah Baptist Church under the legendary, rest in peace, George H. Murray, way before the young Johnny Youngblood, who has just moved out of that space. And there's another preacher there. I don't know who he is. So Star Asia, I want to talk to you off the line one time. There's something that I want to talk to you about, but we'll talk to you later on. But we're talking about this morning, we're going to talk relationships. We're going to talk mother. We're going to talk about spirituality as it pertains to relationships when it comes to life. There was one young lady that was on here, not on here, but she was on Facebook. Now I get up in the morning, right? And sometimes I'll scroll through social media. Like people say they don't scroll. I do. I scroll through TikTok if I want to hear some funny little music for the kids. I go through IG if I want to see pictures. And when I want to hear people's thoughts, I go through Twitter and Facebook. And I saw a woman's post the other day that it didn't disturb me, but it just talked to me. It was about, she said that if a man starts talking about God in the Bible, it was a turnoff. And I thought, it was like, wow, I know the sister very well. I actually got a lot of love for this sister. And that I immediately felt bad about this. Not about what she said, but I felt bad for the sister. It told me about her. It told me about that she's fighting to find meaning in her life. And she didn't, because I always see her put up a lot of provocative things, sexually provocative, all kinds of stuff, that she puts up online, and it really made me think about them. Yes. It really made me think about this sister, 'cause I love this sister, especially now I start to value my relationships even more now, like so much more now, because what's happening, I'm thinking about my sister Fox, who is
and when he has tried,
in a space now where I don't know, I don't know. It's not that I don't know what, I don't know when, we none of us know when, right? We don't know. We never know when. But, it's one of those situations where I start to think about what I could have done, or what, where could I have been in her life, or how could I have helped, or all the things that we always think about when we start to get that point where people in our lives starts to go through these complications. Let's just say that. And I start thinking about her son, and so when this lady put this conversation up, I started thinking about her spirituality, and I was like, man, I just want to tell y'all, man, our bodies and our minds will pass away at some point, right? But you got to understand that there's something out there bigger than us. There is something because the universe works on cycles. You know that, right? You know that we are made up of the universe. In the Bible, and it says in Genesis chapter 3, verse 7, it says God is the commander of many universes. He says that in the Bible. God created and destroyed several universes before this one in which we currently live. Your kingdom is a kingdom of all universes. Psalms 145:13. And the Song of Songs references to the worlds without number. God oversees 18,000 universes. That's what they say. The point I'm making is that we are bigger than this life that we live in now. We are much bigger than this life. We have a universal effect, and everything that we do on this planet has an effect on everything that happens everywhere else. Understand me? When you're doing stuff and you don't believe, that you're doing good, but you don't believe that what you're doing has no effect, it has an effect. So I want to tell that sister, who I love very much, I want to tell her that because you have children, I think it's important that you understand that the universe is bigger than you. Everything that you do is bigger than you. When you start to talk about people that find spirituality is, and here's my definition of it. It's the underlying frequency of a linear existence. We live in this world. Good morning, Sean. Good morning, April. Good morning. Let me put you guys up this morning. We live in this world where we think that what we're doing is important or unimportant. We go about life and we try to find ways to make an impact. But you understand that that everything that you do has an impact in the world. It has an impact on the universe. Don't you ever think that what you're doing doesn't have an impact. And I would just say to the sister, as she raises her sons and she talks about these things, and I love this sister, I would just say to her, just understand what you think and how you speak, because your children, they absorb your energy. They absorb what you say. And you just don't become a mother without the universe impacting on you to become a mother. You understand that? That's a powerful reality. Come on, Fox. Shout out to my girl, Fox, Boogie Beige. I love you, Fox. Good morning, April Leon. Good morning. Good morning. It's the linear existence. It's the underlying frequency of a linear existence. That's what spirituality, it runs concurrent with you and your life and time. It is the energy, the fragmented, it is the frequency generated by our life force. You understand? We are stardust. Dig it? Dig it? Yes. We are stardust. Yeah. Oh man. We are stardust. And those frequencies are creating life for us. And our frequencies of what we do on this planet creates life. I was thinking about that as I was thinking about relationships. You know, Big Daddy Kane is a brother of mine. I don't know if you guys know this. And we were roommates years ago. And he said something to me. Because I was always a guy that was trying to bring people into a circle. I like, we all can get along. Yeah, I had that Dame Dash thought process, right? Everybody should get rich, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, let's get everybody together and we're going to get out there and we're going to do our thing together. And I realized Kane said to me that was, and I hope he don't get mad at me for sharing this. He had said to me, that's not the way you should think, ladies. You can't be United Nations. You got to let people who absorb you. And then you can't expect everybody to, because everybody rocks on their own. What he was saying was everybody rocks on their own frequency. And I find that now that I try to bring people together and I realize that I got to stop all that because, you know, we got to allow people to have their own frequencies and naturally bond and naturally vibe. Like, for instance, on this media platform, I didn't bring people together. I just created the space and then people naturally got together and started vibing and they actually became cool. And when I created, even when I didn't create it, I helped my brother Dennis create this thing called OSG. People naturally gravitated to it for whatever reason. And you know, people vibed and got their own reality. It wasn't something I could push. So I'm going to stop trying to, I'm going to stop trying to bring people together. I'm just going to be myself and allow people to come together naturally. I think that's just where I'm going to be, because what happens is when you try to bring people together, you kind of like push the frequency. So you can just put the message for all you leaders out there. My suggestion is you put the message out there and let those people that are going to gravitate to the message take the message. Thank you, son. Do me a favor. Pour this out and pour it in there. I made the most terrible, pour that in there, in that glass. I made the most terrible thing of coffee. My frequency was all the way off this morning. Number one, my dog is here. Now, I love my dog, but me and my son we were having such a great time. The dog came in and threw off our frequency. And it's not that I don't love my dog, but I'm like, yo, B, don't be bringing that energy over here. No disrespect. I like you. Take that back over there. Be the Yeah, well, I learned that for years. But the thing about it, Sean, I want you to understand something. They actually will drink the water. It's just they drink it when they want to. It's never going to be when you want. Remember, your message always is heard. But the problem is it's never heard when you want them to hear the message. So you can't worry about when they get the message. Oh, they get the message. Yeah, bring that. Like, Scooter. I love you, man. You got to go, though. You know you got to go. I love you, though. You got to get up out of here, bro. Sorry. That's my dog. I love my dog. Go back to your mama, man. No disrespect. We love you, love your mama, but you got to go. April Leon is a giant slayer. There you go. Good old Dunkin' Donuts. You can't mess with that. Some see my vision. Yeah, well, that's what happens. Some people will see your vision 20, but you can't worry about that, because I think, and this is the point I was making about that young lady. I was making this point about that young lady. I was saying to her that spirituality is something that you got to put out in the universe. So you have to put that out in the universe. Don't ever not put out your creative ideas, what you think about. That's why I get up here and do this in the morning, because I'm putting this out into the universe, because I know that what I say will have an effect on what happens in a person's life somewhere, somehow. Don't ever deny your effect on the universe. Good morning, Denise. Don't ever deny it. And you may not get, you may not have the receipt. You may not get paid back that day. You know what I'm saying? You may not. Don't expect your blessings to come. I say this to Billy Danz all the time. Me and Billy have these good conversations and debates. And I say to him, don't expect your blessings to come the way you want to, but do not deny the blessings for the way they come. How about that? How about that? How about that? Do not deny the blessings the way they come. This is Uncle Lay's Sunday Morning Inspirational. Once in a while, this is the summertime. I hope you're having a great summer. We got a great day today. Oh, man, I love this. This song right here is great. We got a great day today, by the way. We got the Big Three at the Barclays Center today with Ice Cube. Good morning, Kimberly Robinson, my beautiful sister, Kimberly Robinson. So just remember, when we talk about spirituality, don't give up on the spirit. The spirit is the underlying driver, is the exhaust. It is the exhaust. It's the energy that keeps you going. It's sometimes by divine spirit is how we move forward in life. Sometimes we don't know. We don't know when our time comes. We don't know when we're close to that time. We just know that we get up every single day that was blessed and given to us, so we can do what we got to do. Good morning, Andre, brother. Good morning, my brother Andre. Good to see you. Good to see you, brother. Dre's House Media. I think that's what his company is called. Just remember that, The world will know if you're inside of the fire. Sometimes you wonder how you get out of situations. You never know how you get out of situations. You never know. You always feel like this goes out to everybody who feels like situations are pressing on them. And then for some reason, somehow, something happens and they get clear for a little while longer. And that just goes back to what I was saying about the universe, the power of the universe, the way it was written out. Now, whatever you want to say, whether you want to follow me and talk about Psalms 145 or how it says God is the master of many universes, or whatever you want to say that, or you want to find some other way to explain it, at the end of the day, what we can say is that the exhaust of our existence feeds the spirit and vice versa. You understand? So to my sister who said that, I just want to say to you, I know that you're reaching out and you're putting it out into the universe, but just know that energy that you put out there, whatever you put out there is going to be received by somebody. And it's going to have an effect. And if you have children, you got to be careful. And I learned that as I've gotten older. Not to hide who you are. Like, listen, I put out the world famous MOP First Family. Shout to Teflon's new album. Way up on all the charts. Teflon's new album. High up on all the hip hop charts right now. Streaming, the numbers are phenomenal. If I can see it now, I can give you the numbers now on the Spotify streaming on Teflon's new album. I have those numbers right now. Let me just take a look at them right now. Shout to the world famous MOP. Again, every month, over 1.5 million listeners every month. And let's look at the last 7 days, 400,000 streams in the last 7 days alone. I'm sorry, 553,000 streams with over 400,000 followers. Come on now. You can't tell me what I put out to the universe doesn't have an effect on the world. All right. The Teflon My Will album is up on streams. The Teflon, two sides to every story. This is brand new. Let's look at the numbers on Teflon real quick before we get out of here. These are real numbers here we're talking about today. This is why I'm telling you. I know I bear witness to it. And how many streams is Teflon going through right now? Just came out a week ago, 350,000 streams. Come on, Tef. That means you're affecting 350,000 people's lives. And I know that sometimes the streaming money is set up in a way that y'all don't get the streaming money that you should be getting for how many times. But the fact of the matter is that you put your record out a week ago and 350,000 people is vibing to your record. Is amazing. Shout out to Teflon. Thank you. You understand what I'm saying about frequency, y'all? You see what I'm saying about frequency? And that's just one. That's just Spotify. We're not talking Tidal. We're not talking Insomniac, all these other streaming platforms. And let me tell you about Teflon. Let me tell you the story about Teflon. How Teflon, and I know he don't mind me telling the story, how we gave him his deal in the early days. I had something called puts on my thing, and I was like, it was just because Teflon was incarcerated and he was trying to get out, and he came into a halfway house, and I was like, you know, I sent a letter to the parole board, and I hired Teflon. That's how he got on. I hired him to work for me, and then I was able to give him his first deal where we put out the My Will album on Relativity. And then every time we had an opportunity, I was always looking for Tef, like Fall on Blaze. I was like, let Tef rock. When Jay-Z jumped on it, and then when Annie Up came out, I was like, nah, we can't do this remix without Tef. We're gonna make sure Tef is straight. And Tef has been my brother for so many years. I'm just so proud and happy of him. Happy for him. He's got a successful training business. He goes to Europe all the time and he trains people. He worked for major stars from Wendy to some of the biggest stars in the world, and also out there in Europe. He's been training people, and for him to come back with DJ Premier and Jazzy Moto and put this album together, and to have it being received so well, just really a testament to Teflon. Everybody, just know that the things you do can also breathe life into situations. So shout out to Tef. Talk about a transition, exactly. Everything about this MOP First Family is a life. People talk about transitioning in this world, but let me tell you about real transitioning. Transitioning is changing your life to becoming your best self. When you can become your best self, it's not forcing you to be somebody you're not. You're not saying, I'm trying to be something. No, you're saying, I'm trying to be my best self. That's transitioning. I'm not knocking nobody for nothing. That ain't my job, but I can tell you what transitioning is. And we talk about a guy that was in jail and was dealing with some serious issues with the law to becoming the great man that he is today, and to develop and be so mature. It also tells you if you create the scenario, then if you create the opportunity, a lot of us will take the opportunity and make the best out of it. So shout to Teflon. There you go. Thank you, April. Transitioning into your transformation. There you go. April Leon, thank you very much for getting that for me. Thank you for getting, yeah, because I didn't understand how to, I didn't know how to word that, April. I didn't know how to word that. You know what I'm saying? Transitioning into your transformation. Do y'all hear the music when I'm talking? I got a little music in the background, a little gospel music. Yeah. This is called If You've Been Bathed in the Fire.
Well, tell me, did you come through as pure gold?
So Before I leave today,
have you been tried in the fire?
before I leave today,
Have you been tried in the fire? Have you been tried?
I wanna say I want to give my well wishes to my sister Fox Page. Man, me and Fox, we've been through so many years, so many things. She is my right hand. She is somebody that I love and cherish dearly. She is unapologetic about who she is. Even yesterday when she wanted to beat up the lady. She was in a hospital and this lady grabbed her foot, like, you know, trying to console her because they know she was in a lot of pain. And the only thing, when she finally came to, because she was a little bit out of it, I could tell this story. Shout to Ray and Aunt. She said, boy, I wish I could lift my hand so I could punch this lady in the face because she's getting on my nerve. That's Fox. Oh man. I wish you could lift your hand too. I wish you could punch that lady in the face, Fox. And I'm sorry, lady, you might have to take one because Fox, I would not be mad if you punched her in the face. I would love to see you punch that lady in the face. Yeah. Anyway, today we're gonna have a great day over at the Barclays Center. Also, we're gonna be shooting a video with Busta Rhymes later on today too. Very near there. So make sure you guys turn on the big three. Shout out to Ice Cube. I've been talking to Ice Cube all week. Shout out to Tony Draper from Swab House Records, one of my good friends, M8 MJG. What a great man, right? Tony Draper's a great man. Happy birthday to my brother Moody, and also happy birthday to my son Michael. Today's Michael's birthday, and it's also my brother Moody's birthday. Y'all have a great day. All right? And just remember, as I said to you before, there is something bigger than us out here. Don't y'all forget that. Yeah, by 2 o'clock, you're going to see the boys up there. So just turn on the TV. You know, turn on TV. 2 o'clock, around 2 o'clock, you see it's going to be Ja Rule, KRS-One, that little girl Scarlett. I like her. She's from the Bronx. She reminds me of Young Fox. She's crazy. And the world famous Most Dangerous is going to be there. Yeah, Big Mike. Happy birthday, Mike. Anyway, you guys have a great morning. I'm going to get out of here. Me and my son, Josh. Josh is going to be with me all day today. He's hanging out. He's hanging out with me today. Hanging with his dad today. So we're going to keep that going. And he's doing so well today with his boxing, his training every day. I had him on my roof. I have a rooftop, in case you didn't know. If you guys want to hang out with me on my roof, it's beautiful. It's like a barbecue and everything. But he's been doing so good with his training and everything. And I want to keep it like that. That's why you got to go, Scooter. I am gonna give you some hamburger though before you get out of here. I'm gonna give you some I love you, dog. I love you, man. Scooter, I do love you, man. But you got to go. You got to go, boy. I know you got to go. It's a wrap. You got to get up out of here, B. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here. Yeah, he's going to love it. Anyway, y'all have a great day. This is your boy, Unc in the building. Sunday Inspiration. I'll see y'all next month in August. All the great things that we're doing. Stay hydrated. That's right. Well, I'll be inside. I'm going to stay hydrated. We're not playing out in the street. Y'all have a great day. Remember the spirit. We're not just here for nothing. There is a purpose for us being here. And the spirit is bigger to us. And everything that we do leans into the spirit because the spirit leans into us. Y'all have a great day. Uncle Ace. I'll see y'all soon.
Have you been through the fire?
Have you been through the blood? Have you been washed in the blood of the Lamb? Did you come through? Did you come through? Are you living right? Are you giving right? Are you walking right? Hallelujah. Are you talking right? Are you singing right?
Have a great day, everybody.
Are you living